Hello, Oshio. I wanted to give a testimony, you know, and this is for to whomever it is given. This is not about whether you approve or not. So I won't be on this asking for comments as far as the posting goes, because this is more something to help build someone up, or let them know that God still exists. He's still real. And there's countless thousands of people either say they don't believe in God, or they're not for sure, or they believe that there's thousands of ways to God, and different things like this, but there's only one God, and there's only one Lord, and that's Yeshua, Jesus. And a lot of people have hard times accepting things. But I think Jesus said it best was, when he told the disciples, concerning the Pharisees and the Sadducees and such, he made a remark, said, leave them alone. He said, the blind guides, the blind leading the blind, and they'll end up in the ditch. And it's hard these days for people to believe, because of so many false Christians. So you can call yourself a Christian, but it don't make you one. And there's a lot of people done a lot of evil things to others in the name of God. This is not right. This is not correct. People base, when they hear the name or the word Christian or Christianity, they get pictures of the evil people, the ones who blasphemed by their actions. They have denied the true Creator and Savior. They denied him by their actions, and people have seen that. Paul said in Romans, when he was speaking to some of the Jews in Rome, he said, it's because of, mentioned how it's because of you. He was quoting one of the Old Testament passages, referring to the Jews who were proclaiming to be Christians. It is because of you, the Gentiles curse God. And it is the same with Christians today. Those who are not true Christians, they, because of their actions, people who are on the outside, so to speak, who are in the dark, see, they don't see the light. All they see is more darkness proceeding from those who are supposed to be of the light, and they curse God. And I know, because I'd been there at one point, but the thing is, you have to know that one thing, regardless of who you are and what your position is, just because that you don't have seen a true Christian, doesn't mean don't exist. There's like a lot of exotic animals that you haven't seen in person. You have either read about them or heard of them, and yet some are still yet to be discovered, but they're there, they exist. But if you say they don't exist, I have to see it to believe it, and you'll probably never get to see them, well then, there you go. But see, the thing is, you can't always judge. You can't always judge others by others' actions. It's like if you have a brother or a sister, and like maybe been in high school, maybe you experienced it, who knows, but one of them's been real naughty, real bad, gets in trouble all the time and stuff, and well, next thing you know, you're trying hard, but the others won't give you, teachers and such won't give you a break because they think because of what your brother or your sister has done, you're just a bad egg too, you know. Well, see, that's just the way it is with Christians. A true Christian means, you see, they follow Christ and they follow His example, lived as Jesus did. They follow the ways the apostles did, the examples they did, as they followed the example of Christ. So you can't judge everything by one bad egg or a bunch of bad eggs. But like with the Native American peoples and other peoples of other nations, it's kind of like this. You can say everything you want to say, but I will listen. See, I will listen to what you have to say. I will listen if you show me. You show me your life by example. You show it to me and I will believe. I will listen. And see, someone's always watching, always listening, always hearing. And people don't realize in this time that it seems like every year, every day, every year, it just seems like things get worse and worse and people become more evil, and they call evil good and good evil, and say, well, what do you mean by evil? I'm judging evil by what God in the Bible calls evil, and the Lord gives warnings about such. But that's the way it is with some false Christians, false brothers and sisters out there, and there's lots of them. And it's easy, you know, because you're there and I'm here and you do not know me and you have not seen me. But the thing is, one has to see how one lives their life, not just what one's saying. I mean, you should listen, but you should see and hear. And now I'm going to continue this. I see, because you only, what, 10 minutes, 9.5 out 10 minutes here on each of the postings here, video postings. So I will continue this, but my hope is to encourage somebody to follow Jesus. And if you're about to give up on things, you know, to encourage you that God is real. Your Redeemer is there. He hears. He loves you. Regardless of what anyone says, He loves you. And trust me on this. There we go. You know, you don't know me, but you know what I mean. Trust me. He loves you. He hears. And I will continue this on another video and tell you more about what God has done for me and what He can do for you. Ha ho.